awareness to the population. I'll read you the dedication and I'll read you the first on my black fist raised in anger. The dedication. These verses were prompted by and are a direct outgrowth of the American Negro's struggle for equality and citizenship in American life. The verses are a subsequent freedom cries and also the cries of the valiant people from all walks of life who chose to march along with him from Little Rock, Arkansas to Washington, D.C., on to the blood-drenched and gas-drenched streets of Selma, Alabama. These are the cries of Southern man and Northern man, white man and black man, for and against the conditions which have created a Malcolm X in our society on one hand, and a Martin Luther King on the other. Each solemnly dedicated to the struggle for freedom, but each directly opposed as to the means of obtaining the desired goal. These verses are hereby solemnly dedicated to all of those who have fallen in the struggle for the equality of man, fallen crying out to him to heed his ways before the visor of the Lord rolls back and reveals the awesome furnace of his terrible eyes. I am the Negro, the defamed, the scoffed at, the oft-time maimed. My fists are raised in anger. I am the Negro, the butt of racist pride. My black fists are raised and trembling. I am the Negro, the segregated, the socially belittled, the intimidated. My black fists are raised in boycott. I am the Negro nailed upon Calvary's hill. I am the pawn of man, yet God's disciple still. My black fists are raised, holding a cross. I am the Negro with opportunity denied, the rebuked outcast. I am not satisfied. My fist asks, why do you turn me aside? I am the Negro, though I am often banned. I love my brother still. I am the hope of man. My black fist is still obedient to thy will. I am the new Negro, a freedom fighter, a Martin Luther King, a newspaper writer. All our fists are raised in anger. I am the new Negro. I march the city streets against all of man's unjust laws. My black fist in anger beat, invoking the mighty thunder of God's due wrath. I am the new Negro, the have-not, freedom rally. All the black Muslims swear that there is another God but Allah. My black fists are raised in worship. I am the Negro, the vote and freedom deprived, yet you ask me to go to war as a citizen on this side. Do you wonder that I hate and shake my fist? I am the Negro woman you've enslaved and raped. You bastard of 1,000 unknown tribes, still your lust has not been slaked. My fist is raised and finger pointing, defiler. I am the Negro children, the mulatto multitude. I am the racially exploited. Am I supposed to bow down in gratitude? We too raise our fists at you, miscegenator. I am the new Negro, black ministers of God's holy might. I too had a beautiful dream. Do you wonder that I too fight? My fists are also raised in anger with my flocks. I am the new Negro, the planner and dreamer in an evil, sinful land, plagued by bigoted political schemers. At you too I raise my black and angry hand. I am the Negro, the skilled craftsman, the most valuable workman of all for nudging. The ghetto is too small. At the moment, all I hold is a tool in my hand. I am the new Negro without country, without creed, without my forefathers' religion. Why you done so dire a misdeed? My black fists are raised because they have a need. I am the new Negro applauding in glee as the hero slays the Indian on TV. And then I realize that the Indian is me. My black fists are raised in anger, beating a drum. I am the Negro standing in the breach on Boston's common and Selma's angry streets. Still, I've only gained the freedom of speech. My black fists are shaking furiously. I am the Negro, the emancipated, to be now and forever forwards free. The words were immortalized in 1863. After 100 more years, I'm angry, still not free. I am the Negro, the prize of the war in 63. Uneducated, neglected, turned free by a country which swore to uplift me. Any wonder that I'm shaking my black and angry fist? I am the new Negro, ranting in the futility of life, breathing upon alcohol and narcotics, because my very presence means racial strife. You ask, whom do I wave my angry fist at, and why? I am the new Negro, born to unending drudgery and to die. I have to hear my hungry children cry. Now you listen to my freedom cry. I'll shake my black fist at you until I die. I am the new Negro. Of all other peoples, we were most despised by you, but don't you know, my people despise you too. And we're not alone in all the non-white world. The black man's fists are raised in anger, aimed at who? I am the new Negro with nothing to dream, learning only ancient and discarded texts. And yet you wonder how we spawned a Malcolm X. I shake my fist for him. I am the Negro. For centuries I've been lied on. I am still being lied to. I am of God's creation, the same as you. I'm going to shake my black fist until you speak true. I am the Negro man, cotton picker, doctor, lawyer, ditch digger. Of me you've made a pseudium, the byword. You've made me a nigger. My black fist hold death. Shall I pull the trigger? I am the Negro, stolen from Mother Africa's womb, piled like cardwood in stinking vessels' holes, stolen like our pharaohs from their tombs. Here's my clenched fist, or your 20 pieces of gold. I am the new Negro. Did you chance to read black like me? What good would it have done since 1909 we had an NAACP? Reach forth your trembling hand and shake my fist. I am the Southern Negro, lost and crying for my black mammy's breast, which once kept your young from dying. I've got your name, but I'm still boy to you. I am the Negro who voted for a good, grand good man. He planned for a new frontier, and thou hast slain him. I loved him dear. Would that mine fist held a lightning. I am that new Negro, unwanted, unheeded, blooded but still undaunted. Raising my fist towards heaven, I shall march on. I am the new Negro, persecuted still as you still persecute the Jew. Who are my black fists raised in anger at? By Mr. Race Hater, it's you. O seed of man, thou lockest understanding. Thou dost cry for me in the marketplace, yes, even in thy temples, thy cries haunt me. Thy songs for freedom give me no rest. Yet with all my tears and supplications, why cometh I then seeking thee? Goodness, orderliness, and divinity. Thank you. returned to the blood-drenched and gas-drenched streets of Selma, Alabama. These are the cries of Southern man and Northern man, white man and black man, for and against the conditions which have created a Malcolm X in our society on one hand, and a Martin Luther King on the other. The visor of the Lord rolls back and reveals the awesome furnace of his terrible eyes. I am the Negro, the defamed, the scoffed at, the oft-time maimed. My fists are each solemnly dedicated to the struggle for freedom, but each directly opposed as to the means of obtaining the desired goal. These verses are hereby solemnly dedicated to all of those who have fallen in the struggle for the equality of man, fallen crying out to him to heed his ways before supposed to be a minister to the population. I'll read you the dedication and I'll read you the first on my black fist raised in anger. The dedication. These verses were prompted by and are a direct outgrowth of the American Negro's struggle for equality and citizenship in American life. The verses are a subsequent freedom cries and also the cries of the valiant people from all walks of life who chose to march along with him from Little Rock, Arkansas to Washington, D.C.